Let's talk about sad music.
Sad songs. Yeah.
This is an easy question, but it's a hard question, but not really. Did that confuse you already?
No.
I would like, and I'm talking to you, listener 1, 2, 3, and 4, name any band's saddest song. So whatever band you want in their catalog, what's their saddest song? 470-741-4999. There are so many answers that could be correct and could be, not correct.
Well, I think people are going to go to the Smiths and Morrissey and,
I mean, think about how many, if I just close my eyes and think, I go to Everybody Hurts, REM. I mean, just the pain that's just on the surface of that.
You feel it on that. You really feel it on that song. I think about Fix You by Coldplay.
You. Now you have to ask yourself, is that their saddest?
Maybe not, but it's one of the saddest.
This is not name a sad song. This is name any band's
sad song.
Saddest song. What about Hurt?
Oh, Hurt has to be up there.
That has to be, if you're looking at 9 Inch Nails, that's an absolute, I would think, that Hurt has to be there.
And then you hear Johnny Cash's version that Rick Rubin did.
I mean, that could be Johnny Cash's saddest song. And it's who sang the song, not who wrote it. 470-741-4999. Name any band's saddest song. Who is this?
This is Jeff from Warner Robins.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you guys?
I'm good. What's any band's saddest song?
For me personally, it's Just Breathe by Pearl Jam.
Just Breathe. So now looking at their library, we have to figure out, is that their saddest? Why do you think it is?
Because it's somebody saying goodbye to somebody that was obviously very close to them that passed away or moved on, and it's them just hoping and praying that they communicated to that person how much they meant to them. And not being sure of that, not knowing if you did that, I think is just one of the most gut-wrenching things ever.
That's a tough artist, because think about, and I'm not debating you, I'm just saying think about, what about Last Kiss?
Last Kiss is pretty rough. Black is pretty rough.
Jeremy?
Too, yeah. Jeremy.
Yeah.
That's a good submission. Thank you.
You have a band that have multiple sad songs.
I know, that's where that's where it gets interesting, though. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Oh, every day.
We'll make you sad, guaranteed.
Thank you.
Bye. That's all we do. We're full of sadness.
Hi, Morning X. Who's this?
This is Stacy.
Hey, Stacy. So you're going to name a sad song from a band, their saddest song.
For me, it's Tears in Heaven from Eric Clapton.
Oh,
hands down.
No way you can argue anything other than that song.
Because it's a personal song.
I mean, his son died, but
yeah,
it's personal, and it's just everyone can. If you've ever had a loss, there it is.
When I hear that song, I just picture this skyscraper in New York and this poor child falling to his death. The kid.
How do you ever get over that?
From the 50-something floor. It was so high. That just rattles me.
Yeah, and I was in my early 20s when that song came out, and it hit even harder when I had kids of my own. So, yeah.
Woo. Yeah, there's not even an argument. That's definitely Eric Clapton's saddest. Hey, thank you very much, Stacey. We'll see you later.
Thanks for listening.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Name any band's saddest song. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
Good morning, this is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Name any band's saddest song.
I really think Runaway Train by Soul Asylum is so sad.
Okay, but we have to go against Soul Asylum. Is there anything sadder?
Let me think about this.
Runaway Train, because of the video and everything attached with all the runaways.
Yeah.
What about, they have a song called Misery, but that's kind of a happy sounding song. I think you're right. Leslie, can you think of anything that could usurp that?
I was thinking about Runaway Train because a lot of people said it's like a metaphor for depression that was spinning out of control for Dave Pirner. So that's a pretty good one.
It is a good one. And just the fact that it helped so many people, too, is kind of a great ending to it, that they found, several of those runaways that were in the video.
Yes.
It's timeless as well. So, I was probably 8 or 10 when that video came out.
Yeah.
And seeing it now in my early 40s, I get so sad because growing up and now having children myself, or a child myself, thinking about, what can be or what has happened in the past, it invokes all of those memories and feelings and
Yep.
friends and things like that too. So anytime I hear it, I get taken back and I see that video in my head. And
Agree.
it's so sad.
And you could still find some of those runaways, by the way. And that's what's beautiful about, media like that staying out there is, the ones that weren't found, maybe something happens and they find someone.
Right, exactly.
Hey, thank you very much. We appreciate you listening to 99X.
Thank you so much, guys.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I like this topic. Hey, Morning X, Barnes Leslie, that's our name. What's yours?
What's mine? Richard, listening to you from Independence, Missouri.
Hell yeah. Stream,
you.
baby. So name any band's saddest song.
Hands down, got to be from the summer of '99, the Goo Goo Dolls' Black Balloon.
They've got a few.
Yeah.
That is definitely. Well, let me. I'm trying to pull up their dossier so I can see if there's anything that even remotely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a song about, you tried to steer someone the right way, months and years you spent, and they're gone from that same thing that you tried to steer them away from. So not only are you sad, but the energy's wasted, and it's like all kinds of doggone it, It all crashes down.
They had some other sad songs, but that's certainly one of them.
I mean, Slide is kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that kind of offers an escape, don't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that
I'm going with him.
Can't think of anything else that would even. Black Balloon is definitely. I prefer the Goo Goo Dolls in that first album more than when they started getting kind of poppy, for me. But yeah, I can't think of any other ones. Black Balloon, I think you're right.
Yeah, same here. I mean, even Iris, all he wanted to do was just be heard instead of seen, What's so sad about that?
They were saying that's kind of like unrequited love.
Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, thank you for listening on the app. We appreciate it.
Man, thank you.
You got it, man.
See you later. I love
How cool
that we
is
can
that?
go all
I
over the
know.
place now. Hey, Morning X, good morning. It's Barnes and Leslie. Who are you?
This is JJ.
Hey, JJ.
Hey.
Name any band's saddest song.
Alice in Chains, Say Goodbye, Don't Follow.
Okay, now I think there's a few here, though. Let's just talk through this.
Ooh, Alice in Chains.
Why are you saying that one?
Well, it was basically Lane Staley saying goodbye before he ended up dying a few years later.
Yeah. What about Died? What about Frogs?
Um,
And what about
don't know.
Nutshell? That ended up becoming like a tribute to Lane Staley. They have so many because of all the circumstances.
There's one called Am I Inside?
Down in a
Yeah.
Hole?
Yeah.
well, he was pretty dark.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You picked a very hard one
Yeah, it's a really hard one.
to say what's Alice in Chains' saddest song.
Rain When I Die.
Well, that would, to me, Say Goodbye, Don't Follow, just because I have a history of mental health and addiction issues. And when I heard it, it was almost, I could just tell he was saying goodbye.
And that right there is the interesting part of the interpretation of everybody.
I think so.
You know what I mean? Like everyone
Yeah.
pulls something differently and they attach it to something in their life and then it's resounding and it just hits them.
Yeah, Nutshell.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. Hey, thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much. I'm so glad y'all are back.
Oh,
have
thank
a great
you.
day.
How long do you think we've been back? I like to do this quiz. How long do you think we've been back?
Year and a half, 2 years maybe.
Okay, yeah, 2 years and change. Because some people, believe it or not, they're like, yeah, I just heard, you guys are back like last month. I was like, okay, go to the podcast and catch up. Hey, thank you.
Hey, we appreciate you listening.
Great. I love you guys. Happy New Year.
Thanks. Happy New Year. Have a great day. Man, I can see there's miles of people on, calling in. So let's keep it going. What's any band, you name the band, what's any band's saddest song? 470-741-4999. Let's do Runaway Train. That one she was right, all said. Soul Asylum is on 99X.